Shae Russell from mining.com.au, and joining me today is Brendan Cummins, the Managing Director for Black Canyon. Brendan, how are you today?
Yeah, great. Thanks, Shae. It's been a good week for the company, I must say.
Black Canyon is finishing strong this year. Let's kick off with the latest round of results from Wandanya, which is not actually Manganese results. You just reported high-grade iron ore results. Tell me, what do these results tell you about this?
Well, when I first went there last year and we were looking for the manganese, obviously that was our primary focus. I was doing some mapping along some of the ridges there, particularly just to the west of the manganese, and like I cracked a few of the rocks open. I thought, hang about, this looks like hematite. I've had a bit of experience in the iron ore game in the past, and took a few rock chips, and when they came back, they were plus 60%. And so I thought that's really interesting. Again, I don't really understand why it's there, but it does seem to be a sort of a continuation from the manganese down in the valley, further up the ridge. So what does it mean at this point? Really not too sure, but the project is the gift that keeps on giving. We've got high grade manganese down there in the valley, in the gullies, and then further up the ridge we've got fairly separate iron ore enrichment, and it's quite widespread. We've mapped it for now 5 kilometres north-south. The southern 2 kilometres does appear to be a slightly better grade in that plus 60 range. And again, both the manganese and the iron, they need to be drilled. We need to really understand the thickness and grade potential, and then we can start speculating about what might it be in terms of a mineral resource.
All right, so let's just step back a bit, because when we spoke last week, we were talking about the PXRF results for your manganese, the manganese side of the mineralisation. But since we've spoken, the lab's come back with even reporting higher grade manganese than the handheld device. Tell me, where does this manganese fit in this project now?
Yeah, look, the manganese is still the main game. The iron ore is really, really interesting, and it could be, I guess, a very complementary adjunct to what we're doing at Wandanya. So when I did the PXRF on the manganese, they were coming in still high grade, but when we actually got the lab results back, they're sort of 4 to 5, maybe 10% higher in some cases than the actual PXRF. So a great result. And again, that's a 3 kilometre long target that I've mapped. We've only drilled 240 metres of strike in that and got several holes encountering 5 to 7 metres thickness at 30% manganese. So 240 metres of strike, there's a lot of upside on that. And we don't know how far it extends to the east as well. So just very excited to put some holes into that next year as well.
This is super exciting too, especially because a lot of this information is coming from your last minute trip up to the Pilbara in the wet season, by the way, which anyone should be admired for. Tell me, where does this take you going into 2025?
So yeah, we do have the wet season. We've got to wait till that sort of rounds out February, March. And hopefully once the roads are sort of reinstated after the wet season, we'll be back out there. Obviously pretty keen to follow up this iron ore as well, just to take some more rock chips and just sort of get a better handle on the widths of that mineralisation at surface. We've got to sneak in a heritage survey as well, and then we'll hopefully get a rig out there. It'll be later than March at this stage, just with the wet season going on. So, but then we'll get drilling and really put some holes into this, and then we can all understand what we've got in terms of significance and mineral resource potential.
Listen, Brendan, what a way to finish the year. And I love how you said this is the Christmas gift that keeps on giving. I cannot wait to see what 2025 brings for you. Thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, thanks, Shae.